Kgomotso, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, okay. Can you just make sure that? Can we just make sure that we can? Is it recording? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So I think she can. She can hear us. I can hear. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah. So we're about to start. We'll edit out the first part. We'll edit out the first part of the video of the video. So yeah, is it fine? Even if we don't edit out the first part, guys, I think it's fine. So, for people who are listening to today, we were supposed to be recording this segment of the this episode earlier on around 12 in the afternoon, 12 p.m. in the afternoon. But given that we both had like ran into some things. We had difficulties with the setup we were doing, and Kgomotso had to attend a meeting of which she just came back from. So hence the episode is delayed. Nonetheless, how are you, Kgomotso?
I'm good, thanks, and you?
I'm good. So for people who don't know who Kgomotso is, who is Kgomotso?
Kgomotso is a student, a content creator, and yeah, that's all about me.
So I think some of the people who saw the post, like some of the people that I talk to on a daily basis wanted to know, like, okay, Kgomotso is a content, but on the post that we did say already, she's also a student. Some of the students who I happen to talk with on like a part of my contact list were asking, we don't know of this Kgomotso, where is she from, Waba? And I was like, no, guys, you must wait and listen to the show. So Kgomotso is from the University of Venda. I get it.
Yes.
So they asked me to ask you some of the questions, of which I am going to ask you those questions a bit later on the show. So, but firstly, I don't know where to start. I think let's start content creation. When did you start creating content? And what type of content? For people who don't have context, just give context on the platform you use for in case people want to follow you. Let's start with your social media handles. Just give out your social media handles and where can people find you as far as like content is concerned.
Okay, so I started my TikTok account in 2021 when I was doing my first year on TikTok. So on TikTok I am Setwaba Kgomotso, and I'm also on Instagram as Kgomotso Setwaba. So my content is about varsity life. So anything that I can think of that is about my experience here in varsity, I recorded. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, okay. So do you have a YouTube channel or strictly TikTok?
Strictly TikTok. I do not have a YouTube channel.
No, okay. Well, why is that? Because I think this is me. From looking at what your content is about. I think a lot of people will agree with me because I've seen like you have a huge following. So I just take it. A lot of people agree with me that when I say you have very amazing. Shocked by what you're saying when you say, "Hore, you don't have any content on YouTube," because I think it's also a platform of which a lot of people, a lot of content creators, like they also have like content on the other side. Or is it just because you like I don't understand. Like make me understand why you don't have content on YouTube, or because you can also upload. Is there a reason behind that? Maybe, if I can put it that way.
I don't think YouTube is for everyone. I have a platform where I can reach the audience that I want to reach, and I'm okay with it. So it'll be me posting the same thing on TikTok and on YouTube. So I just prefer having one platform. It's easier for me to manage, and it just makes sense for me. YouTube is also a platform where I can post, but I don't think that's for everyone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it's preference, basically. What you're saying is it's more about preference for you.
Yes, it is
So
about preference.
yeah, so like, given that you have kgomotso, you have a huge following. It's above average. So I wanted to know, like, do you see yourself as an influencer of some sort? I don't know, like, of the content you create. Like, do you see yourself as an influencer?
An influencer would be that people get influenced by the things that I post, right? So if I post a video about varsity content, maybe this will reach someone who, for example, there was a time where last year I made a video about NSFAS. There are people that had certain questions, and I gave them a platform to be able to ask questions and get help. So in a way, maybe I am.
Okay, so like, are you looking, like, the reason I'm asking that question, the follow-up question to that is, I wanted to find out from you, like, are you looking at it like I'm an influencer, I'm just giving out information, or I'm an influencer, I'm giving out the relevant information when it comes to like varsity and all of that, and there's a monetary aspect of it. Are you looking into it as well, or for you it's just more about like helping other people and just releasing content? It doesn't have to have the monetary aspect into it.
Okay, so in the beginning, when I recorded my first TikTok, it was just about fun. It was about fun. I didn't think anything about it. I didn't have original content. I just used other people's sounds. So in the beginning, I don't think it was about me being an influencer. Even now, that's why I'm saying that I don't consider myself really an influencer. But I think I do fall into that category because there are people that look at my content and then they're influenced by it. So I could say I am an influencer. And when it comes to it being about money, right now I am looking at that. I am looking at it. I'm looking at opportunities and anything that comes by. I'm interested.
Yeah, because the reason I'm asking is that I was looking. I'm not sure if you're one of those people who look into like the detail of some of the people that are your, can I say, fellow colleagues in like your TikTok space. Some people who are in the same, not the same, but like you release similar content. And I would like to use this is, who's there? Oh, okay. This normal? Is it the? I'm not sure who the name is. I think is this normal boy. Is it this normal boy? Like, you'll correct me. So I think he's one of the people. There's this. Yeah, it's this. This not. Yeah, I don't know who the name is. I'm getting. And we'll just come back to that. So I looked at some of those people's content, and I'm aware that some of the people, they do have like affiliate links on their bio. And because like when I'm not sure if you know how affiliate marketing works. Do you know how affiliate marketing works?
No, I don't actually. I don't know.
So basically how affiliate marketing works is that, say Amazon, for instance, when you are a part of the Amazon affiliate marketing program, when you are part of that program, they give you a link whereby anyone who uses that link, like, it's your unique link. So anyone who uses that link to purchase anything on Amazon, it can be TikTok, not TikTok, Take a Lot. Say Take a Lot has an affiliate program, and they give you a unique link as an influencer or as someone who sells, or whatever the case may be. They give you that unique link. You post it on your bio or wherever you post it, WhatsApp, whatever, where people can just use the same link to go buy, maybe go TikTok to say, okay, this is my affiliate link to get so and so. Maybe because you make varsity content, say maybe there's a specific book that they can get on TikTok. You say on Take a Lot, you say this is the link where you can get this book, and it's helpful for people who are in this, who are studying this and that. So if they use that link, automatically when they use that link, it tells Take a Lot to say, okay, they used this person, they used kgomotso's link to make a purchase of this book. So kgomotso, say for instance, say TikTok, the affiliate program, TikTok says, okay, if kgomotso sells a book, TikTok, a book, varsity whatever thingy, a book law, say law for instance, say a book law mo TikTok. If why do I keep saying TikTok? A book law mo Take a Lot. If kgomotso sells a book law mo TikTok and the book is 500 rands, kgomotso will make 10% of that 500 rands. Will make 10% of that. So each and every time anyone uses that link, how you make a certain percentage out of it. So say 10 people bought a book using that link. It can be anything. They use that link to buy anything. 10% of the purchase they made goes on, it goes into your account. Like it's commission. It's commission that you made from that. So basically that's how affiliate marketing works. So a lot of people, and it varies for different people. Say for instance, maybe you have a deal, say for instance with Take a Lot, to say, Take a Lot, if so much people visit your site using my link per month, you give me so much. So that's more direct with like the people or but you have to be someone like Casper to have such to have such negotiations with those people. But like I see the route Ellering, a lot of people take, it's that of affiliate program Ellering. You can use that unique link to send people and buy, and you make the 10% commission out of it. So I think if you're looking into it, affiliate marketing is one. Affiliate marketing is one. You can do that because you have a very big following. So anything you post regarding whatever, and you it's a recommendation. It can never be whatever, because I'm sure people will follow you. It's people who understand, or like kgomotso is someone who we trust, and she can never mislead us in any way or form. So if something you review, you say, no, this is a good product and I use this a lot and I think someone can use it, you create just content around that, use that link and tell them that this is the link where you can get that, and automatically when anyone uses that link to make a purchase, you make something out of it as well. So that's one way of making profit out of that, and of which I think a lot of people or content creators in Saudi, they are not looking into it, or they don't understand like the business side of it. Because I see, or like some people, well, let's use kgomotso for instance. I look at kgomotso and I'm like, so why kgomotso is she not doing that? But given that she has the numbers, I'm like, she has the numbers and she can get so much. And I know a company for sure who they look at your and if you are interested, of course, into getting into more of that with the company, I can just give you details after this interview, so you can directly send them an email and tell them that this is you, and I'll just give you a structure on how to send the email to them directly, and you directly become an influencer to them, and they give you shoes every month for free. Like they give you 2 pairs of shoes for free every month. So all you do, you just review their shoes. And I'll send you the email address of someone I think you need to talk to. I'll even send you contacts for sure, like contacts of Priscilla, so you can speak to the lady and tell them what you do, and send them the links to your profile, your TikTok profile. so they can just have a look into it. And I think you are perfect fit, because one of the criteria is they're looking into, you need to have 10,000 followers for you to be a part of that program that they have. It's not an affiliate program, but then it's a program that they're also running to say, if Kgomotso creates content around our shoes, then every month we'll be giving Kgomotso shoes. You understand? Because I know people, and this is just, I know, like, I went off the rails. People like Gigi Lamaine, I know they have their own thing going on with their like same company I'm talking about, but the department called Rock and Co is doing something, a collaboration with Gigi Lamaine. They did something with Questa. They did something with who? People like Cooley Roberts, people like Mrs. SA. There's a pageant again. Yeah, Mrs. SA. Not the Miss SA. There's Mrs. SA. There's also that pageant. There's some ladies there. They are also influencers. They are part of that program as well. There's a couple of rappers as well that are part of that program as well. So I'm just giving you names to say, like, you can also, because you're doing something you love. I think it makes more sense to do what you love and also get paid while at it. True. So hence, like I was suggesting that are you comfortable? Like, are we speaking too much English, or you feel?
No, I am comfortable. I'm listening.
Or you feel like we need to revert to like home language?
No, so, I'm listening. Everything. I'm taking everything so that I can't be talking while you're talking. So it makes more sense to listen.
Yeah. So, like, I think for this is what I think. Like, for you in the next chapter, I think this is what you should do. This is what I think you should do. And for people who don't know what Kgomotso does outside of content creating, like you did mention, or you're a student, but we don't know what you're studying. Are you comfortable to talk about that firstly?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, go ahead.
I am studying LLB. I'm doing my third year.
Okay, what is LLB for someone who doesn't know?
Bachelor of Laws.
Okay, it's LLB, guys. It's LLB. Okay, I didn't get that. You said it's Bachelor of Law. Okay, so like for someone to qualify to study for that, like what's the APS score? Let me just put it that way. For some people who are Kgomotso's follow. Yeah, in that University of Venlo, by the way.
You have to have a minimum of 38 APS. You have to have at least a level 5 of English. And that's it.
Okay. So going back to content, going back to content creation, and like how much, because I know obviously your content is more focused on like varsity in life, like why varsity? Why don't you create maybe something outside of the market of varsity? Is there a specific reason behind that?
I think my reason would be that the truth is, I don't think I would have anything else to talk about on TikTok. If I don't create this, it means I'll be using other people's sounds. So when I first started TikTok, I realized that, to actually end up with a huge number of followings, you have to be creative, right? You have to come up with your own thing. So I was like, okay, what is it that people my age can relate to? Student content. People are interested in such things. And as far as applications, I do talk about other things, random things. I do try to include other stuff. but my main focus is on varsity life, because I think that is where you get a lot of people that relate to that, and that's how you gain a huge number of followers, because people my age relate to that. I don't think I have anything else that I can talk about, that I have much information about besides student content.
Yeah, and given you the degree, the qualification you're studying for, hey. So I hear you were saying something about people my age. For someone who doesn't know how old you are you fine firstly to talk about how old you are?
Yeah, I am okay with that. I am 21. I turned 21 in April.
Yeah, and I saw you had First Street there, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, oh, okay, this is what you are doing, Gabo. This is what we are doing. So for people, and that was outside of varsity content. That was outside of varsity content. So
not really. It was part of it, because the reason for me to end up recording that, the reason for me not to be able to celebrate my birthday, was because I had a test on that day.
Oh yes, you did mention. No, yeah, he did mention. No, my apologies.
So most of the things I post, even though they're not entirely about student content or varsity life, they are kind of related.
Yeah. Oh no, I hear you. So, like, what are some of the tips and tricks then of like finding your niche, to say, okay, like, this is what I'm going to talk about, and these are the hashtags I need to use? Like, are you conscious with some of the hashtags that you use? And like, what's the strategy? Take us through like your strategy of posting content after all the edits.
I don't think I put in as much effort as people think I do. I could be sitting here now, I'm doing this, and I'm looking out of my window, and I'm like, oh, I noticed something, and I'm like, oh, okay. There's this video that I posted during test time, where I noticed that my window is opposite a male's race. I noticed that, oh, these people, since it's now test week, everyone is studying. Lights are on, but most of the time everything is off. People are not. You think that people are not here. So I'm like, oh, let me record this and talk about it on TikTok. And that's it. Most of my videos, most of them are not edited. They don't go through a lot of processes. I just take a video and I post. I normally use the same hashtags, the Univan hashtag. Then that's it.
So how, like, do some of are some of your followers, some of the people you go with to school, like, do they recognize the fame or bonang ke kgomotso?
They do. Really? I have come across a lot of people that recognize me from TikTok. They do.
Yeah. So how does that make you feel?
I don't know.
Like, seeing like people, like they recognize, or like, I'm that person. How does that make you feel?
Sometimes it's a bit overwhelming, because people want you to be the same person that you are on TikTok. They forget that you're also shy. You can't really say much. I mean, when you're recording, you're in your own space. You get to be yourself, and then you meet people and they recognize you from TikTok, and they expect you to have the same energy. So sometimes it's a bit overwhelming.
Okay. So, are you shy?
I am. Sometimes. Well, I am shy.
It's hard to tell, because then I'm surprised. I'm like, hi, this person, are you shy?
Because you have seen my content and you believe that when I'm not recording, I am going to be like that everywhere, which is not the case. I am shy. I don't know how to react when people do recognize me. So that's why it gets overwhelming.
Ne? No, lady superstar, guys. Lady superstar. So, I wanted to ask you again. Like, Well, like earlier on, I did mention, or I'm going to ask you some of the questions that, well, firstly, the students, and one of those people is my friend. When he goes to UJ, and I'm not sure if I did mention to you. I mean, like Joburg. I'm not sure I did mention that to you. So the person,
didn't.
Yeah. So like now I'm in Joburg. So like I hang around with a lot of students, and when most of my friends are like doing honors and like they're in varsity. Let me just put it that way. They're in varsity. So they did see a student, and we were also having a debate. We're having a debate. So the reason I'm raising this question is that in Joburg we have, I don't know, we have a lot of life those Nigerian guys. The life the soft life they bring to specifically the ladies by the students. Bring. Do you also have that? You find there's a Jollof guy, a Nigerian guy who's coming there with a G-Wagon to collect smang. Do you have that life where you are?
I have
that
never
side.
Honestly, I have never seen anything like that. But when I'm having conversations with other people, they do mention that there are such things that are happening. But I have never seen it.
Nah, but do you do you have places where you say places? Now I can refer to a place and say, I know for sure if you're in Joburg, you go to Bram, you'll see that for sure. And when you go to PTA, I know when you're in PTA, Headfield is where you'll see that. Do you have a specific place where you are where you can say, yeah, you see there, you can find that for sure?
That's what people say. I have never been there myself and seen it for myself. So,
where? Now I want the name of the place.
The only place that I can think of at the moment, it has to be News Cafe, but I have never been there at night to see all those things that people talk about. I have never been there when all those people that you are mentioning.
I hear you.
I've never seen anyone.
I hear you.
Yeah, so I can't say much about things that I haven't witnessed, but people do say there is that kind of lifestyle here.
Nah.
Not as much as it is on the other side, like Joburg, Pretoria, but yeah, so I believe that it is everywhere.
Nah. Okay, when you were answering that question, a question came to mind. Let me ask you this question: What type of a child are you? About maybe you're trying to. The reason I'm asking you this is that maybe you're trying to keep the image clean. Or maybe let me find out. Okay, let me find out. Let
me think about this. My mom might listen to this. Think about something she doesn't know about me. I think they know most things about me. I can't say they don't know that I drink. I can't say they don't know that I have smoked before. So they know that I used to love group a lot. So
when?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so, I think they know me for me. They know most things about me.
So I'm saying, when I tell me what about they know me as this kid, he cleans his hat over. He wants to
I'm a very lazy person. If you were to ask my grandma to describe me, she would say lazy. She'd say I'm a very lazy person, but I do try my best. All of that, man. I do try my best to be a good child.
No, I hear you. So we've spoken about the parents, and We've never. Are you comfortable talking about your relationship?
My relationship, like.
Yes, like that. Hey.
It depends on the question that you're going to ask.
No, I'm just putting it out. Are you comfortable talking about it?
I am, but it depends on the questions that I'm going to be asked.
Okay. So this is a confirmation, ladies and gentlemen. So kgomotso does have a person. So okay. No, gents, relax. So everyone is happy, yo. Everyone is happy. Now I'm happy, because the question came from the people in the studio who asked me to ask you if kgomotso has a boyfriend. So gents, she does have a boyfriend. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. So why haven't we seen him
on TikTok?
Yeah, not on TikTok. I don't know, like Insta. I read. Where do you post your people? Kanti I get lavapata. Lavapata kai. Lavapata. Lavapata kai.
No, on TikTok, I don't think. Maybe we will get to that point where I do post on TikTok, but like I said, most of my content is about varsity life. So how do I? I've never really thought about creating content around that.
Yeah.
That part of my life. So I'm trying to keep it strictly about whatever it is about now, and not speaking about something else.
Oh, but
I don't want to confuse my audience.
Yeah, I can read your audience now. From what you're saying, this is you telling me. You're saying your audience, a huge percentage of your audience is in TikTok, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's also other platforms. Sailoring, you also have, and you did confirm to us that you have, like Instagram. So maybe you could have to say, like, because now I'm not posting my mode to this side, maybe I can post this side or what. Or can you I Luna get la post la mujia? Is it that?
Something like that.
Okay, where does that come from? A rare poster, the details. Where does that come from?
I just want to date in peace. I think I just want to date my person in peace. I just want to keep it that way. I do post on WhatsApp. I want to keep it there. I'm okay with it being there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Oh, so you do post go WhatsApp, and then how does he feel about not being because nanga batla postiwa wherever ke jona lwena only famous so phela no famous batla re bona the first thing ever bonang is my face go TikTok.
We've never had that conversation.
Ne?
Mm-hmm.
But like from what you see, is he comfortable with the position in Loreng? Because now it sounds like a decision because I'm comfortable with
it. I think if he wasn't okay with it, he would say something.
Okay. Yeah, name.
Yeah. And also, I think it depends on how long people have been dating, right?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And now I wouldn't know because I don't date. So, so you were saying, it depends on how long. How long have you been in a relationship with?
Oh, I can't answer that.
Oh, okay. Why?
I don't want to answer it. You know, no?
Okay. Why?
Oh man, because.
Because.
Let's just keep it a bit.
No,
there's really nothing to tell. I just
it's
no, man. I just want to keep it there.
Don't do that. Or kasi mameli see this show. So some send a link. Ya kasi mameli show.
That I posted all these things on my status, so people have to listen, people have to watch, and I don't mind that he has the link to the show. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I think with relationships we should just end it here.
Yeah. Hey, sensitive. Your relationship sensitive. It's sensitive. Oh, okay, I know. We'll just leave it at that.
Mm-hmm.
And I just wanted this. So this is me assuming. This is me assuming. So, like, what does he do to spoil you? Because now I'm taking tips. I'm writing down. Now I'm writing down. So what does he do? Valentine.
Like I said, I think with relationships you just we should just leave it here.
No, share. Because now, when you're giving me advice, you're giving me advice. It's no longer about me asking the questions. It's about you now giving me advice about relationships. And how, like, now it's from a lady to say, okay, this is how or what he does for me that I like, and I wish I can also get this. This is what I want to see going forward. Linda, I know sometime when I decide to be in a relationship, I don't know when. And I know, Kgomo I do have, and he once said this, mentioned this, and maybe this is what I should do, implement in my relationship. And this is not only for me and for someone.
My relationship, so it's not really a general question. It's about what's going on in my relationship.
Okay.
And if there's something that he is not doing, I don't think I would want to share it on the show. I should supposed to direct that to him.
Yeah, no, true. So, like, give me then. Now, my mistake, the biggest mistake I did, it was to be specific and pointing it to your relationship. So now let's take it outside your relationship, and phrase it to people. And when from like a standpoint, say lady, what you think should happen? To say, okay, this is I think gents should do understand if they want to be in a certain level in a relationship. I'm not an expert in these things, so don't be surprised. I'm not an expert. So give us advice for the gents. Say they don't have game. Like, give them game. Or gents, stop doing this, do that.
I don't think what I'll be sharing will work for everyone, because after all, this is about me. I am answering I can't speak for all the women out there. So if I say right now that, buy her flowers, it might be that someone else does not like flowers. For example, I don't like teddy bears. So someone else, you could ask someone else on the show and be like, for you to win her, for you to show how romantic you are, you should buy her a teddy and chocolate. I don't like that. What I am going to say might not work on another person. So it's really, if I am to answer for myself, things like flowers, being taken out on dinner, all those receiving gifts. Who doesn't like gifts? And also money. See, there you can't go wrong.
Hey, money. Yeah.
Forget about all the other things I said. I just mentioned money. Yes, this one applies to everyone. Yeah.
So I take it dude is also in varsity, ne? No, I'm sorry. I had to go back there. Because I have a question about it bites like yanja. So I feel I have to. So that's why I'm sorry. Is he university or he's
guys?
Read.
I feel like if I answer these questions, people are going to know.
Oh, okay. Because now, okay, so go on ahead. Like, when would you do, dude? Would you still date him if he was broke? Because I find that a lot of ladies, they say, or if he goes broke, I won't do a broke dude. I want sienzani. Like, what's your opinion on that? Or like, would you be Bob the Builder, help him and build each other up?
I don't think, honestly, I don't think I can build anyone. I'm still trying to find. I'm saying trying to build myself, so I don't think I can build anyone.
No, I'm saying in that relationship, because relationships, some of the relationships are broken relationships where people have to build one another, and make each other better people or a better person in that relationship. So that's what I mean by saying.
The one that I'm already in.
No, I'm not talking about yours.
So you're talking about in general, like. That's what I'm saying, that you asked me if I'll build a person. I don't think I can.
I get now we've taken dude outside of the question. Don't take us to him.
I'm not. I'm talking about in general. Will I build someone?
Yeah.
I can't. I don't think I will.
I'm not saying build him. I want build. I'm saying as people, there's certain qualities, tailoring given our background, some of the qualities tailoring kgomotso hana tsona, understand? She doesn't have. So you find her kgomotso una le pele telele, I'm short-tempered, you understand? And how do I assist kgomotso, or how does kgomotso assist Lesego in the relationship, or asabale temper, understand? Like, how do you mitigate the situation to say, I know le temper, try doing this, try approaching this from this angle. That's building someone to say, like, try approaching this so it doesn't trigger you, understand?
I misunderstood because we moved from broke man to this. So
yes. Okay. See, yeah, that I should have explained, and I apologize that I didn't explain.
If the person is willing to try, then why not? You can work on that. Yeah, because the problem is if the other person is not willing to try, if they're like, yeah, I am short-tempered, that's the kind of person that I am, take it or leave it, then there's no point in trying.
Oh, so when you are more into, okay, let's build one another. I'm not perfect, you're not perfect. Let's build. Understand?
Yeah, I think that's how relationships work. That's how they end up working.
No, not really. You know why I say that? There's people. The reason I asked you this question. There's people who go into a relationship where the mindset are, I won't be Bob the Builder. I'm not in a position to build or help lift one another up and become whoever we are meant to be in life. Now I want someone in the ring, understand? Someone in the ring.
I think we're talking about two different things. That's the problem. When it comes to certain things, I also draw the line because I don't think I can. And for those that can, good for them. It's not a bad thing. There are things that I'm okay with, and there are things that I say that this I can't do.
Okay, maybe now I'm the one who doesn't understand, because from your standpoint, we are talking about two different things. So from is it me?
Oh, my network is fine. I don't know what's going on.
I wonder what's going on. But now I think we're good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like as I was saying, there's ladies, let me be specific. There's ladies who say, nah, I won't be Bob the Builder. I won't lift him up. I won't hold him down. I want this. I want the person who's complete, who has money, who's successful, and I want. So that's why I'm saying, or maybe now I don't understand, because now in my mind, this is how I think about this. There's ladies who are saying, now I'll be Bob the Builder. I'll build this man up to be whatever he's meant to be, and he will do the same to me. You understand? The energy will bounce back, and like it's about the thing, back and forth. I'm giving you this, you're returning this. Really too. There's ladies who are into that, to say, nah, I'm in a space, I'm willing to grow with this person. And there's ladies who saying, nah, I want a complete man. Understand? If he doesn't have A, B, and C, a C egg. Understand? So that's why maybe I'm the one who's getting it wrong. And that's where I'm asking you to come in. Because earlier on you said we are talking about two different things, right? So like that's why I said maybe I'm the one who's not getting something right, who's not understanding this entire concept. That's why, like, if you can come in and maybe clarify and make me understand, this is how the situation is, or give us your input or your outlook.
It is different with every person that you're dating. I think if you ask most women, they would say that, I would never date a broke man, right? But off social media, people do date broke men. Off social media, people do build men. It could be that you would never, maybe someone would say, I would never date a broke guy, looking at maybe Tabangoba next door, saying that, okay, this is not the type of person that I would date. But then another broke guy approaches her, she can date that person. I don't know if I'm making sense. Maybe I'm not. But what I'm saying is that, people do build each other. It's just the difference is that, are you building each other when it comes to maybe you're meeting a guy who's broke, or the thing that you mentioned that, you know that your person is short-tempered and you're working on that. That's what I'm saying, that when it comes to someone who is broke, I don't think I can build a person from scratch and start with them and be like, okay, this is what we're doing. I'm building you to be this kind of a person. No. I think I want someone who has already figured it out, or trying to figure it out, and doesn't make me, because I'm also trying to figure myself out, right? Who will build me if I am investing my energy in someone else? And it's not always the case where you find someone who you build and they also return the same energy. It is always a thing of saying that, behind every woman behind every successful man there is a strong woman to hold his hand. What about me? What about my dreams? Who will build me when we are busy chasing yours? So another thing with building people, especially when it comes to people that are broke, you're with them, man, and you do all these things with them. Okay. You struggle with them. You do all these things with them, and once everything is okay, they decide that you are not good enough for them anymore. So you see, that's where the problem is. So it's better for you to meet someone with his own stuff, and then it wouldn't hurt as much when they leave, because you haven't invested that much in them.
Yeah, but okay, let me come in on that. So what I'm hearing is that when now you say you won't date a broke person, right? But you would date someone who's trying. Understand?
Yes, I think that's always the case. When people say they won't date broke people, they mean people that are not even trying.
Okay, that's interesting. I guess in that sense it makes sense. Why? Like who would wanna date someone who's not even trying? Or what? Because in my mind, now I thought maybe you were separating the two to say, okay, like a person who's broke and a person, you were making the two to say a person who's broke and a person who's trying, they're one and the same person. Because now my intention when I came in was like, no, but you can be broke, but at the same time be the person who's trying. Understand? And I think Luhore, when you said you said something about on the last. What did you just say on the last part of before I interjected? What did you say?
The part where I said that if you end up building someone,
yeah,
at the end of the day, when everything is all good, they decide that you're just not good enough for them anymore.
Yeah, but okay. Again, can I come in on that again? Meaning that was not that relationship was not built on the same intentions. Meaning what we are like communication. I think if those relationships that take that route, I think it's based on communication. If people don't communicate, or like, my person, this is what I want outside of this relationship, and this is what I want us to push for, and this is how we get there. And when we get there, I decide to take a different route. I think that is caused by a lack of communication, because people, whenever they move away from you, is that you no longer serve the need or the purpose of that role. To say, like, before, when I never had anything, this is where you and I stood. Understand? To say, if we get to this level, this is what we do. A, B, and C. Sometimes I think, this is my opinion. Understand? People, whenever they get to greater heights, it's like, yeah, I know we agreed, we'll do that initially when we started, but then now the obstacle is different. Understand? Some of the things that we thought we need to push for, we no longer need to. Understand? Because the certain aspects we didn't see or foresee. Understand? That's why whenever you start having that argument, no, but you needed to stay, and people evolve. I no longer love that thing, so like I feel I need to move this way. Understand? It's lack of communication and understand, and being insensitive. Understand? If you really like someone, I think if you really like or love someone, you'd understand. You can compromise to say, like, I understand already. We said we were gonna do that, but if you're in this position and you no longer want to do that, and you give me valid reasons why, I think there's no reason for the relationship to end. And I think those kind of conversations are conversations that build a relationship. So you wanted to say something, and I kept on going.
I wanted to add on what I said, is that we also have to accept that relationships do end without. It might be that the reason for the breakup is so that the person thinks you're no longer good enough for them. The relationship is just not working anymore. We have to accept that relationships do come to an end. So it could be that the relationship comes to an end when you have put in so much work. So I think if you are someone who doesn't mind building someone, you have to have that at the back of your mind, that all my hard work with this person. So when I'm talking about building people, I mean where you're having sleepless nights with them, when you are going through everything with them for them to get to the top. So you have to have that at the back of your mind, that things might not work out, and you don't mind losing all of that. So I don't think I'm that kind of a person that will make peace with the fact that I did all of that. I wasted my time with this person. I put in my sweat and everything to build this person because I thought I'll be with them for like a very long time, and now things didn't work out. I don't think I'm the kind of person that will be able to accept that. And that's why I'm saying that I don't think I would build someone. Not because there are many reasons for breakups. So it could be that they do decide that I'm not good enough for them, or the relationship really just does not work out. So I think it would hurt me a lot if it ends up not working out and I have invested so much. Okay,
do you believe in compromise. Do you compromise in your relationship?
I try.
Okay. Okay. Because now I think if no one wants to compromise in the relationship can never work. Because everyone is trying to be over, and if compromise can be made from both ends, I think that's a start. And I think again, for now, so like, why do I keep on saying again now, and yet I'm not in a relationship? So, but then now I thank you, Owen. I thank you for your input, on this, and I hope we will keep on communicating on whatever grounds. And I wanted to say to you, on this again, I think if you're open to it, I think on a greater scale, maybe we can have another conversation with like people while they have different opinions about this, if you're open to it. But we'll talk about it on WhatsApp, and maybe we'll create something and have a panel discussion of people who share different opinions around the same thing we're talking about. Because then now I'm confused. Because let me put you on something. My opinion with relationships. So now I think now at this point I don't need a relationship. At this point, I think now I need to work hard. I need to work hard firstly to be successful and get whatever I need to get. Before relationships, I need to work hard and have the bag, have the necessities. I won't say what the necessities are, but I need to secure certain things for myself before I can have a relationship. And this is what I think again. I think the person in the ring, he is meant to be with me, or my person is also doing the same thing. Understand? He's focused on building on their end. She's focused on building on his end. He doesn't have time for understand whatever a lot of young people are into at this point. Is also focused, is in school, is doing whatever. Even if he's not in school, or she's an entrepreneur, she's focused into building that. Understand? And whenever I think, or whenever I am ready, I think that person will be in a position that I'm ready to be in a relationship. Understand? And because I think when you now I understand. In my mind, this is what a relationship should look like. This is me. I think this is what a relationship looks like. And there's the person that I'm looking for, Liana, will be coming with her own opinion, or like, this is what a relationship looks like to me. And given that we are two individuals from two walks of life, when I come, okay, we've done so much in the world. How do we come together and be a team? Not to compete with you, or like, how do we come together and be a team? Understand? You be my person, I'll be your person, or you be my husband, I'll be your wife. Understand? And in that, we learn again. For now, we learn again to say, okay, this is how this relationship should work. I'm here to learn you, and you're here to learn me. Understand? And later on in life, this is what we fix. And during the course of this relationship, we learn, or okay, you're this type of a person. How about when we have this encounter, you handle this? Understand? Like, some of these things, we depend on each other's strengths to say, Habi, when this is your strength, how about when we face this situation, you handle this? Okay, my wife, when you are strong here, how about when we face this situation, even we're not representing the team in that, aspect. So I'm like, at this moment, I'm not in the position you're that. Understand? Because again, I understand the relationships, man. And like you have to be invested in a relationship. And I understand again, this is definitely I don't know what I'm looking for in a relationship. But I know what I'm not looking for. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know what I'm not looking for. But I know the things that I don't want in a relationship. I know that those qualities I don't want. Like how? Like I can identify things tailoring I don't want in a relationship, and some of the qualities tailoring. Okay, I disqualify these people because of those qualities tailoring I'm not looking for in a relationship. And somehow initially the things that I think were in a relationship, I'm like, okay, I want that. I'm not sure, but let's see how it works out. That's my opinion of how my dynamic of a relationship should work and like understand. Because then I don't understand or this majority there, but I don't understand. But I know what I don't want. I don't know what I want. Understand? So I'm more of that. Like I look into like some of these small things and I'm like, I'm not sure I want to be a part of that. Like I'll give you time. Let me just end by saying I wanna the insecurities and why no sa phone in why no sa like I don't want to have to deal with that. You're not answering my calls because busy listening. Like I don't want to deal with that. If when as my person you understand the type of person I am, you would know this person he's busy in the office doing A, B, and C. You understand? I need that to say like even if Okampona with another woman tomorrow, but she's busy with that. And when not being my person, you say not that person, not my husband, not my guy. Understand? For now, it has to be that. It's about the insecurities. It's unnecessary. Understand? Some of these things I see, I'm like, those are necessary. Understand? The insecurities are necessary. Now I don't have time to give into the insecurities. Like understand. If someone understands me, they understand the pattern and how I work, understand? Or no, he's this type of a person. He won't be doing this during this time. Or like understand? And the level of trust in it again. Understand? So that's me. You wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to ask that you think waiting for a certain period before being in a relationship will increase your chance?
No, I'm not waiting. Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, I wanted to ask that whatever that you are doing now, could I say you're working on yourself or whatever that it is that you're doing now, do you think it will increase the chances of your future relationships working out? And do you think the kind of person that you are, you will be able to be in a really serious, stable relationship? Because there will be insecurities, and I think if you have someone who is insecure about certain things, it means you have given them reasons for them to be insecure. So I'm asking myself that with this attitude and with everything that you have said, with whatever that you're doing right now, do you think you would ever find someone who is who fits into whatever that you want them to fit into? Someone who's going to be okay with all of that. And do you think what you're doing now will increase your chances of your future relationships working out?
So now this is what I think. I think in this process I am in, this is what I think. In this process that I'm in a phase of personal development. Now I'm building myself, understanding the type of person that I am, like to the core. I need to know kgomotso before I can have a person a lot of people call a better half. Understand? I feel before you can have before you can have someone you call a better half, you need to start by understanding who you are as a person. Understand? So, and that process, like, it doesn't hit us at the same age for a huge number of us. Understand? Some people ever feel early, some in the mid, and there's people like me, or maybe it's late for some people, but I think I'm on time. So I think I'm in time for my process. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm in this self-discovery journey, personal development. You understand? I'm in there trying to figure out I truly love and try to fall in love and like try to be full with myself before I can try and get the same fulfillment that I get with myself from someone else. Understand? Like, I want to enjoy my own company before I can go look out. Understand? I feel sometimes if we see a hole inside of us, we think, or maybe it needs to be filled by someone else. Let's to feel that. And sometimes you need to understand yourself. I have this. Try and understand the pain and like understand what that is, and try to find a place. Try to find something to feel that whole within yourself without having to go out and find someone to come feel it for you. Understand? And I think a lot of insecurities, some of them come from having to say, okay, I have been hurt in some of the relationship, maybe I'm coming from 2 bad relationships and they were all because of cheating and what. Understand? And you understand, for people who like jump from one relationship to another and not understanding, or maybe I need to take time off and try and find the love I'm seeking from these people and try and find that in myself. Understand? And whenever you are filled, understand, and whenever you are filled or you are full, you are fine, and you feel now I'm in a position, I feel complete. I know the type of man I am or the type of woman I am. I am ready to tackle this thing, maybe it's a relationship. Understand? And I'm going into a relationship full to build a relationship with someone is not in the same level, but he is, understand, fighting to be in that level. I'm fighting for, understand? Yes, that's my point. Or like, you need to fight for that. Like, even if someone is not as disciplined, but as long as that person is trying by all means to say haki puheli, understand, I'm fighting to be a better person, I'm fighting to improve, I want to be there. Understand? If that person is in that person and they have a willingness, like, I'll be there one day. Understand? You need that. You need someone when you are with. My opinion again. You need someone they will feel that they'll be fuel to what you are doing. To say, oh, I'm inspired. Like, I have this type of a wife, and he's doing this, and like now I'm inspired to go do whatever I'm doing in the world. And taking inspiration from home. Understand? It's something when you get inspired by the world. It's one thing, but taking inspiration from home, your wife, your family, it's something different. And this is what I like for myself. For like now, it's fine for me to be in this journey of personal development and stuff. And find myself and take inspiration from their world and take inspiration from the world and do whatever that I have to do. And I know after this phase, for the phase that awaits me, it's that phase where like I want to take the next phase of my inspiration from home, my wife, my future kids, or understand, it has to be from home or what. And this is how I think about it. And my opinion, like whatever like my intention when I go into a relationship, I go with the mindset that this person is that person after this, if after this stage we are going to get married. Understand? It's not the thing rajola, then we break up, then I go find another person. That's not my mentality when I go into a relationship. You can say that we work this thing through until it works with kamjolo or within the marriage. Be like enough that journey for now. I'll be with that person. It's a journey. I think, in my opinion, or it's a journey. To lead into a marriage with that specific person. And like that's why some people now, they're just dating for fun, and it's okay, they can do that. Now I'm not in that phase where I'm doing things for fun. There's kids that get involved, people get pregnant, and like some of the futures are compromised because now you're a father, you have to focus on this and that. Now I'm not in that. I go into this to say like when I go into this because my end goal, I want to get married to the same person, understand? And I want us to build this thing. Understand? We are not perfect, but we are going to fix. We are going to build. Understand? Because now, like I think, I'm not a quitter. So even in that regard, I'm like, if something sucks, we find what the problem is, we fix it, we go forward. That's my attitude. And at least the person I'm with, they have to be on the same mental wave space as I am. So, and it's not a lot of females. So that kind of, it rounds down. It rounds down or it trickles down to that 1%, like the 2% or the 1% of women that are left. To say a lot of women don't want men like me. Understand? They are dating to have fun, whatever. And eventually, at the end of the day, I'll be left with the 1%. There won't be a lot to choose from. Understand? I'll be left with one. Maybe I'll be left with kgomotso and say, yeah, there was 10 women, but the 9th had this quality, the 8th had that quality, and this one had that, this one had that, this was occupied, this one had kids, this one was this one has that. Understand? And it comes down, it boils down to that 1%, and that 1% happens to be kgomotso, and she's the last one who says, then I know now I'm in a position, I'm ready. That's my opinion on it. I don't know what you think. It don't make sense for a lot of people, but it does to me.
No, I hear you.
Yeah. So that's me. Like, so, and I don't impose on people who have relationships, and it's good. But I think when I do it, it's like, let's know where we're going. Let's build to be future Mr. and Mrs. That's my opinion on everything. Let's travel the world together, but it has to start with the right foundation. So what do you think based on what I just told you?
I think everyone has different views, different ways of doing things. So whatever works for you, great.
Yeah. So you understand now, not everyone will agree. Not everyone agrees with what I'm saying. Not every lady agrees. You might not agree with what I'm saying at this moment. Understand? But I'm telling you, there's someone who's like, oh, that's too much, but I think I can match it. And if they think they can match it, that's the person. That's the person. Yeah, that's the 1% tailoring I'm talking about. And I know, like, I don't know how we went off, because we went off course with this thing, a relationship. For 29, there's 30 minutes we went off. But it was, in my opinion, again, it was a fruitful conversation. We had. You got to learn. I got to learn from you more than you did from me. I don't know if you took anything from me, but I took a lot from you, from someone who's even a lady. Yeah, I took a lot. And like as I said before, are you open to having that discussion? I was talking to you about earlier on, to say there's people who share different opinions. Are you open to, like, okay, let me hear what these people are saying?
Yeah, sure, I'm up for it.
Nah, okay, then if you're up for it, well, arrange then I think we'll arrange and we'll work around how we do it, and we'll think of a platform where we need to post the discussion, or we have to have it live, or whatever the case. We'll discuss the nitty-gritties of that panel discussion. Other than that, I think I'm done. Like, some of these questions, I think we can't. We have to do another hour if we have to go through it.
Okay.
But it's been a pleasure having you, kgomotso.
Thank you for having me.
And hopefully next time you'll get to talk more about groove.
About groove?
No, not about groove, about brur.
Oh, no. Okay, that is something that we have to exclude next time.
Yeah. We'll definitely do, but we'll just keep on communicating if you don't mind. Or what?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no, for people who didn't get your handles earlier on, can you please tell us who kgomotso is on all social platforms?
On TikTok, it is at Setwaba Kgomotso, and Instagram, it is Kgomotso Setwaba. Yeah, that's it.
Okay. No, thank you, kgomotso. And my handles are lesego_mh everywhere. Lesego_mh everywhere. Lesego_mh everywhere. Yeah, so thank you again, kgomotso, and we'll talk again. Till we meet again. Thank you, guys, for the bye. So thank you again for the people who were here earlier on, and they were asking where kgomotso is. Thank you for tuning in, and for the people who couldn't be with us, we'll just upload this on Spotify. So thank you. Have a lovely evening. Cheers.